Day 62 in the TSC Heart of a Champion Challenge. I just got out of the gym. I cycled for 20 minutes. I beat my previous best distance by 1/100th of a mile. So I did 6.29 miles in 20 minutes. I still can't do resistance training, so I'm cycling every day. I can't lift weights right now. But I kind of cheated today because I was curious to see if I could do a pull-up. I have not been able to do a pull-up, but my weight is down significantly, and I just wanted to see where I was at. And guess what? I did a pull-up. It was hard, but I got all the way up there. So that feels awesome. And you know, I really wish I could be lifting weights. I'm just cycling, and I am eager to lift weights when my body finally is healthy enough. So I was thinking about some of the other times over the past 20 years that I've gotten motivated and started dieting and exercising, and the results that I've had. The last time I was really motivated, I did P90X. And if you've never done P90X, it's a really intense workout. It's intense, and they throw all different kinds of workouts at you. And I'm competitive and I'm aggressive. So whenever I take something on like this, I take it on like full bore. And what wound up happening with P90X is I was having a lot of success with the program, and I was doing the intense workouts, and they had me doing one of the things I would do is stand up, and I would fall back and, roll on my back and throw my legs up all the way over my head until they were touching the floor behind me, and then come back up and try to go back to the standing position. I would just keep doing that. And I wound up, I don't even know what I did, but I think I hyperextended this joint where my chest plate comes together right there. I think when all my body weight went back over itself, I think those two chest plates squeezed over one another, and it popped, and it hurt so bad. I don't know if it was a dislocation or what, but that ended my exercising for a good 6 months. And there's a depression that comes with that, and so I just fell into it, and before no time at all, I was back to my oversized body weight. Prior to that, I had just been doing healthy eating, and it's all the way back to 2007. I remember I got to my lowest weight that I had been in many years. I got down to 225, which is probably right about where I am now, which I feel good at this weight. There's a little room to go, but man, it's I'm not clearly obese like I was. And I got down to that weight by eating and just, running and swimming. And, I did it for a long time, but at the end of the day, the thing that got me was the diet. I was eating rabbit food and chicken breast, foods that were just really boring. And I need to feel like I'm living life. And food's a big part of that. When I'm eating food that I do not like, and it's just to sustain, it's miserable. And so I lost it, and eventually I just sort of, blew back up slowly. The reason I feel different about this diet is I never incorporated fasting in those diets. And fasting is a brilliant way to take in fewer calories, feel really rewarded when I finally do eat during the day. you know, I'm hungry and then I eat and it's fantastic. As opposed to like, I could eat. May as well just go to In-N-Out Burger. And I mean, eat as big a meal as I would eat if I were really hungry. And the other key that I think is going to make this different, that I truly believe that I am going to stay fit for life now. The other key to it is now I'm allowed to eat fat. And, you know, when we had taken away the fat, I was allowed to eat carbohydrates. I was allowed to eat like quinoa. I don't like quinoa. And straight vegetables with no butter on them. And chicken breast with no skin on it. No, you know, like all lean proteins. That stuff is boring. Now that I've got the fat back in there, and I've got to, you know, now my concern is avoiding sugars and carbohydrates. Yeah, I love carbohydrates. I love sugar. Those are delicious. And I'm gonna eat some of that stuff in moderation. But on a daily basis, when I'm choosing my meals and I get some vegetables, but I can mix it with some fat, that makes all the difference in me being happy about what I'm eating. And I honestly think I'm going to be able to sustain this for the rest of my life. I think this is a sustainable approach to dieting and exercising. And the fact that, you know, the way Chris does the cardio workouts, it's 20 minutes. It's 20 minutes. I go as far as I can for 20 minutes. He's working on something else right now that's 10 minutes in your house. Man, if I can get a full workout in 10 minutes and I don't have to leave my house, there's no excuse for me any day not being able to get some exercise in. So I am super stoked on where I'm at. I did not imagine I would be here when I started this program 62 days ago. It's better. It actually exceeded my expectations, and it's awesome. And I'm looking forward to the next 8 days, seeing where I can get. I'll check you later.